Perfect. This meeting is being recorded, yes. Okay. And again, we're recording the meeting so that those that are unable to attend in person will be able to see it. Also, it's being recorded because that way, if you would like your employees or your spouse or someone else to see it, it's always there for you. And if I'm not mistaken, you could probably even download it as an MP4, yeah, from the YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Matt? Are they able to do that? You're a genius in that area. Good. Okay. Thank you. Those of you that couldn't see, Matt was shaking his head yes. Okay, we're going to get started. And again, we'll be having some people coming in as we go. My name's Craig Jasper, and this meeting is a guide to growing leads, sales, and profits. It's being hosted by a number of organizations, the Carpet and Rug Cleaners Institute of Illinois, the PCN Network, which used to be Dan's. Unfortunately, Dan passed away, but we're still keeping the legacy going so that we could help out his wife, Paula. The Cleaning Institute Directory and the Cleaning Restoration Institute, the JustGone Systems, and the CLL2 Network. Now, a lot of you used to purchase stuff from the Pro Cleaners Network store. With Dan passing, that's no longer there. So you are able to go to the CLO2network.com to purchase chlorine dioxide and things such as that. So you can go there. Okay. Now, as I go, we will take questions. So don't worry about if you have a question, just write it down at the end. We'll be happy to answer all those questions for you. And my first question to everyone is, how many of you would like to have a profitable $1 million a year business, or add $1 million a year of profitable sales to your existing business? But I want you to notice something that I said, profitable. I have seen many people who go with some program where they'll spend $20,000, $30,000 a year on the program. And they'll say, man, I increased my sales by 30,000. And I'll go, well, you paid 20 for the program. You increased your sales by 30. What was your cost? And when everything's figured out, a lot of times they were lucky to break even. We're not talking about that. We're talking about giving you a program where you'll actually increase your sales, but at a profit. You'll have a good bottom line. And what we're going to be doing is a complete series of training designed for the cleaning and restoration industry, whether you're fire restoration, water, odor, carpet cleaning, maid service, house cleaning. The series is going to be designed to help you build your business profitably. And we're in a desperate times right now. How many of you been to a gas station lately? I mean, it's going right through the roof. Or went to purchase groceries. They literally have doubled. And guess what's going to happen to your cost of supplies? Plus the shipping costs are going up, and they're going up drastically. So we're being bombarded by cost increase. We got to build our business and increase it profitably, or we're not going to be around. But unfortunately, our customers are being faced with the exact same problems. Their costs are going up. But guess what happens? When their costs go up, they start looking to ways to cut. And it's usually us, the service people, that they think of. So they usually cut us. So we have to reinvent ourselves if we're going to keep giving them service and being in business. And what we're going to be doing over the series of training is we're going to give you the tools you need to build that $1 million business. We'll give you systems that will work. It will be easy to do. We'll include a number of marketing tools, but not just marketing tools. There'll be public relations, direct mail, internet, sales funnels, Facebook, Instagram ads, email marketing, YouTube, and a host of others. See, it's not one thing. There is no magic bullet that's going to answer all your problems. You're going to have to do numerous things, and it doesn't happen overnight. There's that old saying that Rome was not built in a day. So we will be given a complete series of things which you could use. They'll all be recorded. So you'll be able to go to the YouTube channel that we'll have set up that will be open to the public, so you could go in there. Now, some of the things that we're going to be given, there'll also be some additional information. And we do have a member program where they'll get some additional information for being a member. But the information we're giving and these series of meetings is available to everyone to use to help them build their business. You're going to get all the tools you need to add $1 million of profitable sales. And again, that keyword profitable. But there's a saying, if it is to be, it's up to me. We'll give you the tools, but you got to use them. Did you know you could be anything you want? You could be a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant. It's up to you, but you have to make the commitment. On this little slide, I have the Madeline story. Madeline is a young lady that wanted to be an attorney. So Madeline had to finish high school. But then after she finished high school, she had to go to college for 4 years. Then she worked as an intern for a year. Didn't get any money for it. She worked as a law clerk for a year. Didn't get any money for it. Experience. And she was able to get into Notre Dame University, which took another 3 years. This May, Madeline is graduating with her law degree, 9 years after high school, and she's graduating with honors. So she put forth the commitment and took 9 years. How long will it take you to add $1 million to your business? I can't give you the answer to that. That's up to you. I'll give you the tools. You have to take the tools and use them. How you use them, how fast you use them, that is totally up to you. But if you do use the tools, you will add that $1 million in profitable sales. And I really want to stress that word profitable, because we're not talking about doing $1 million and only making $50 profit. We're talking profitable sales, profitable business. That's why you're here. So over the course in the series of these webinars, you'll be given all that information. And again, I repeat it, it's being recorded, because I get people in the chat area. What about my employees? It's being recorded so that you'll be able to go to the YouTube channel at any time and take a look at it. And your employees will be able to look at it and the information. We're going to give you easy to follow steps. Okay, so very easy to follow steps. You'll have access to it. You can listen to the archives on Zoom as often as you like. It'll be in the Zoom meeting, but we're going to have it on what we call the YouTube channel. So it'll be very easy to access. It'll be for the public, because this series is to help everyone. No fees, just there to help you grow your business. Now, some things we have to understand. Our clients, and notice that word clients. A lot of people call them customers. A lot of people call them clients. And this is one thing that is very important. We have to look at our customers as clients. We have to be there to service them because we don't just want them for one time. We want to have them coming back to us again and again. We want them to recommend us. So when we take a look at what's happening, they are constantly being bombarded by advertisements. And the statistics have changed. Only thing constant in our world is change. They're in a constant state of flux. They're getting hit with radio commercials, television commercials, all sorts of things. And there used to be a time when all you needed was 3 impressions to push them over the edge, to get them to buy, to get them to call you. But if you remember, well, not all of you remember because some of you are very young. There used to only be 3 television channels in the United States. Now there's got to be over 200 just on one cable network alone. So they're getting bombarded with information. And just recently they did a study, and what they have discovered is that 3 impressions is up to 20 to 25 impressions. In other words, they got to see your name. They got to hear you 20 to 25 times before they even think of calling you. The other thing is, how often do they think, oh, I want my carpets cleaned, or I want this done? So you got to have a way of having your name in front of them and making them think who you are. Now, let's take a look at when there's a local election. For example, for mayor of a community, something that you'll notice that is very interesting. And by the way, this was pointed out to me by a big time marketing guru who's unbelievably sharp and famous. His name is Dan Kennedy. And he says, did you ever notice the politician with the most yard sign is the guy who wins? And I thought about that. I'm like, son of a gun, he's right. In real estate, by the way, there's nothing new under the sun. In real estate, there's a term, it's called farming. And if you go to the $1 Million Roundtable of Real Estate Agents, this is a group where they got to sell over $1 million to belong, to get a seat at this table. All of them farm. They farm their territory. They follow a system. They repeat it constantly. What they do is they become the mayor of their territory. Everyone knows their name. It's on the tip of everyone's tongue in their community. And they're the ones who get recommended, and they're the ones who get the word of mouth because they literally became the mayor of their community. You have to become the mayor of your community. Your name has to be on the tip of everyone's tongue. When someone asks for recommendations, you got to be the one. This is how you're going to survive. We can't travel all over like we did. Heck, gasoline is well over $5 a gallon. When you start getting your raises in your supply costs, you're going to be like, oh. So we have to re-engineer ourselves so that we're working in a smaller area and not traveling as far. We have to make sure that we're getting the right customers, that we're getting the volume that we need and the profitability that we need. So we literally have to become the mayor of our community, where everyone, when anyone says, who should I call for cleaning carpets? Who should I call for deodorization? Who should I call from cleaning? You're the one that everyone thinks of. You're the mayor of your community. When you follow these steps, that's exactly what you're going to happen. And by the way, we're just going to give you a step every week as we do these meetings, or every couple of weeks, so it'll be easy to follow. And again, it's up to you how much effort you're going to put to build your business. What is that $1 million profitable business worth to you? That's what you got to take a look at and decide. How much do I want to put in will determine how much you get back. There's a saying, what you sow, you shall reap tenfold. Same is true with this. You're going to need to be recognized in your community. So when anyone thinks about cleaning, deodorization, restoration, your name's on the tip of their tongue. When someone asks, oh, call this gentleman. They do a fantastic job, or this lady. So please keep in mind, we're going to be giving you the tools you need. The information that we provide will make your company stand out from the rest. You have to re-engineer yourself. You can't be the same as everyone else. Many years ago, there were two gentlemen. Their names were Trout and Reeves. I got them down here so that I get them right. Ries and Trout. And they wrote some very unique books on branding. And again, this was well over 20 years ago. And what they stated, if you can't be first, you need to start a new category to set yourself apart from your competition, or you'll never be able to survive. And that's what we're going to give you, the ammunition, where you're in a total different category than your competition. So you'll have all the tools you need to set yourself apart. We're going to show you how to zero in on your target market. That's another important thing. And by the way, we'll give you some effective tools to help market yourself, be it social media, direct mail, funnels, whatever it takes. We're going to give you the tools you need to create it yourself. You could go hire someone to do it, or you could just sit by and watch everyone else do it. And by the way, I'm going to tell you a story. The guy's name was Doug. I won't use his last name. Quite a few years ago, I was doing a seminar like this for a franchise. And there was two people in this class. One was a young lady and one was Doug. And it was very interesting because Doug was like, this crap won't work. I've been doing this for 20 years. None of this will work. I'm not wasting my time on any of this crap. And this young lady was there writing down the information like crazy. And she went out and started doing it. Doug didn't. Doug still is scraping by. That young lady, in less than 6 months, and by the way, she's a hustler, got up to $80,000 a month. That young lady with 3 trucks does over $1 million a year just cleaning carpets. So the system we're giving you, the information works. It's up to you to use it. Okay, we can't force you. All we could do is give you the tools. How fast it works is up to you, but you're going to have everything you need. So we're going to give you the tools, and we're also going to give you a lot of different tools, like to increase your online presence. So you're going to have a number of different places to be seen. We have a directory. It's called the Cleaning Institute Directory.com. I would urge you to go there. Put your information in. We'll be doing a Zoom meeting like this to show you how to take this directory and use this information to really make yourself look very good and large. Okay, so you'll really be amazed. If you look in the chat area, Matt just put the link to it there, and that will enable you to put a lot of information in. But when we do the Zoom meeting, you'll see everything you could put in there. It's literally a separate website for yourself, but it's also a link to your website. And this is the unique thing about it. Because it's a directory, what happens is it is a site of authority. So it helps your organic rating. Doing this along with Google. So we're working with Google in doing this. So this is being done with Google. So what will happen is it will really enable you to really increase your presence. And I'm muting a couple people so that we don't get all that crazy background noise. And sometimes this mute works the way it's supposed to, and some it doesn't. And let's see if I could get it to. Okay, we got that one mute. Now, if I could get Charles to mute. Okay, perfect. And again, reason we mute everyone is otherwise the sound goes round and round. But this directory will assist you in your organic SEO. There's no fee for this. Okay, absolutely no fee. This is something to help you get a presence and help you be found. Okay, very important. We're going to show you how to develop and cultivate an email marketing list. This is going to be extremely important. You have to stay in touch with your customers. Remember, we mentioned 20 to 25 hits. You got to stay in front of them or they're going to forget you. We're going to give you the tools so you could stay in front of them, but you got to cultivate your list. We'll be doing a webinar like this, showing you how to get that list, how to build it. So we'll be giving you all that information that you need. So it's very important. And remember, when you go to that directory, you're going to be able to link it right to your existing website. So it's not replacing your website. It's additional visibility for you. We're going to give you a lot of free content, things that you could do and add your name in your service area. We're going to be showing you how to do this. And the reason why is we do have a program with members for the JustGone system, and we're going to be giving them a lot of social media ads. But what will happen is if everyone uses the same ad, they're penalized for having duplicate content. What we will be doing is showing our members how to use this information where it's not duplicate content, where they get a higher rating. And by the way, when you get into that, it's much more complicated than people imagine, but it's very important because just about everyone, the majority, go to Google. And Google is tied in with Facebook, with YouTube. They're all combined. Instagram, they all talk to each other. So we'll be giving you the tools you need to help you build your brand. So we're going to be offering the tools. And again, this will be ongoing, a whole series, numerous different information. You got to decide to use it. We'll also be introducing some products that you're able to use to get to new customers and to also help make you a little bit more successful. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be kind of unique. Everyone needs a business card. But the reality is this: when you have a business card and you give it to a customer, what happens is they usually put it in their pocket while they're looking at you. And then when they get home, they usually wind up throwing it away. Okay. So again, that's one of the things about a business card. They usually don't keep that business card very long, which is a shame. We would like them to, but it usually doesn't happen. So what we have developed is a very unique type of business card, one that they will be looking at and using for the next 30 days with your name on it. Okay, so they'll be looking at it and using it for the next 30 days. So it'll make it extremely easy for them to find you. And I'm just letting some people in. I guess the time being early has kind of thrown a lot of people, but that's okay because that's why we're recording it. So this card, they will look at every day for 30 days. And what will happen is it will reinforce what you stand for: cleanliness, safety, security. So it's very important. Now think about the last 2 years. Everyone has went crazy with this virus, fear of getting sick. And unfortunately, a lot of people did die. Okay, so this was some pretty nasty stuff. But remember this virus on a scale of 1 to 10 was a 2. What's the next one going to be? So we're going to have to be positioning ourselves so when the next one hits, they're calling us to come in and decontaminate their home and treat it. We have some new technology that will help you do this in ways you cannot believe. We'll be having additional meetings to show you products that will be able to work like you cannot believe. We had Zuno. Zuno was great. There's been improvements that make Zuno look like Stone Age. So we'll be showing you a lot of these that could aid you. But you got to be in a position for when this next virus hits, you're prepared for it, where you're the one they're going to call. So what we're going to give you is going to be positioning you as the leader. You'll be answering your customers' wants. Okay, there's an old saying, give the person what they need and you make a living. Give them what they want and you make a fortune. So we're going to be giving them what they want. Safety, security, verification, cleaning for health. Believe it or not, the last 2 years has really changed how everyone's looking at cleaning. They want green cleaning that works, okay? Green cleaning that actually cleans and works, that's safe for them. That's what they really want, okay? Also remember, the doors this opens up. When we talk about cleaning for health and green cleaning, we're talking about cleaning for people with asthma and allergies. In the United States, that's a 50 million person market. What about cancer? 900,000 people are diagnosed with cancer every year in the United States. They got to undergo chemotherapy and radiation. They're going to be sick, their immune system's down. We clean for health. We could go in and clean their place, get rid of all the nasties, give them the protection they need to their immune system rebuilds. What about C. diff? 500,000 every year. So when you start looking at the market, it's like, whoa, but how do we get it? How do we get them to find us? We're going to give you a lot of tools as we go through these seminars so that they do find you. And not from 100 miles away, but just down the street, so you don't have to wait $1,000 on gasoline getting there. So we're going to give you the tools you need to get to these people, but also ways of cleaning for them that are safe. Now, one thing that we developed, which could help open the doors for you, is a different type of business card. It's a hand sanitizer. Now, plenty of hand sanitizers out there, but this one is very unique. It'll have your name, your phone number, and your website on it. It comes in a 2-ounce bottle. Put it up next to my hand so you can get an idea how big it is. This 2-ounce bottle lasts the average person well over 30 days. Okay. This is a very unique hand sanitizer though. When we were with the JustGone system using Zuno, Zuno had a 30-day, had a hand sanitizer that would last 24 hours. But theirs worked on a principle of pins. So there was gaps in between it. This hand sanitizer completely protects the hands, but it's something a little bit more unique than that. It's also will work on scratches and cuts. It'll also moisturize the skin. We have people who have psoriasis that has helped. We have many people whose children have acne and are using it on their face for the acne. It does not prevent acne. What it does, it kills the germs and bacteria and helps the acne clear up much faster. And this is a little video that will kind of explain a lot about hand sanitizers.
The big problem is most hand sanitizers contain alcohol, which means they only kill germs while they're wet. They offer no lasting protection and must be applied multiple times throughout the day. Not only that, alcohol-based hand sanitizers strip your skin of protective oils. This leads to dry, damaged, cracked, and uncomfortable skin. JustGone 24-hour hand and skin sanitizer doesn't contain alcohol, so it doesn't dry out or damage your skin. Best of all, it continues to kill germs, bacteria, viruses, and allergens for 24 hours. You apply it once per day and it leaves your skin feeling soft and super smooth. Simply spray it on and rub it in as it dries. It's that easy. JustGone 24-hour hand and skin sanitizer creates an invisible force field that kills microbes on contact. It's scientifically proven to stay at 99.98% protective strength for 24 hours. No other hand sanitizer can make that claim. Research shows that JustGone hand and skin sanitizer also promotes the healing of minor scratches and wounds. So it does more than just protect your skin, it helps to heal it. This breakthrough formula was originally developed for use by hospitals to protect medical professionals and their patients with compromised immune systems. Now it's available to you. Take your health protection to a whole new level with JustGone 24-hour hand and skin sanitizer.
Now again, this is a hand and skin sanitizer. So when you put it on, and you're going to want to demo it because you're going to want to go up before real estate, B&I groups, you're going to want to show people how to use it. You just put a little bit of spray on your hand, not much. And when you spray it, just rub it in. Now, it'll smell a little like vinegar. And that smell goes away right away. That vinegar type smell is the acetic acid so that it evaporates fast. As you rub it on your hands, and you explain this to the people because it'll start to feel a little sticky. That's it working into the skin cells in literally 10 seconds, whatever time I just spent in front of you. It's no longer sticky. As a matter of fact, your hands will feel smooth, and they'll feel smooth for 24 hours because it moisturizes them, puts a protective coating that does not wash off. It wears off. So it only lasts 24 hours because your skin exfoliates, sheds, and you lose it. But in that time, your hands are protected. You just wash your hands when they get dirty, and the protective coating is right there. Now, what happens is for the first 8 hours, it's protecting at 99.99. Then it drops to 99.8 for the next 12 hours. So you get your 24-hour protection. I'm sorry, 16 hours. So you get your 24-hour protection. After 24 hours, you lose your skin. You need to apply it again. There are numerous people in long-term care facilities because as they get older, their skin gets very thin and they scratch easy, that use this on their legs. So to help prevent cuts and scratches. We have young teenagers for the acne. It also is a fungicide. Okay, so people will put it on their feet to prevent athlete's foot. And again, the ingredients, the main ingredient was used in the medical world for treating cuts, wounds, to help them heal faster. What we were able to do was put a moisturizer in it so it protects, and a couple other ingredients so that it could be used on your skin, on your hands, on minor cuts and wounds. It's not for internal use and it's not for the eyes. So I do want to stress that. But just imagine when you give them this, they're going to be using it every day. They're going to have your name in front of them. Their hands are going to feel soft. This here is an unbelievable way of getting in front of people and talking to them, especially if you go to real estate meetings or any group meetings, we'll also be putting together meetings and telling you and the literature needed to go talk to real estates, to go talk to BNI groups, to talk to chambers of commerce, so that you get in front of them and you're giving them something that they're going to use. Now, there's something called the law of reciprocity. When you give them this information, you're going to ask them for their business card. You're going to get their information. This is how you build that email list. We'll show you how to do that, and then we'll give you the information you need to send them on a regular basis, not to twist their arm, but educational information that will keep your name in front of them. We're going to want this again and again. So we're going to make it real easy for you. Okay, remember, there's BNI groups, there's real estates that have meetings, chamber of commerce, all sorts of functions where we'll be able to assist you in that. Now, the way we put this together is quite simple. If you buy 288 bottles, we're going to give you not only this, your name will be on it, your website, but in addition to that, we're giving you a one-page website. Okay, this one-page website is not to replace yours. It's an additional website letting you know about the services that you offer. And it will be linked to your website. It's a way of help giving you visibility. Also, we have set up a store. Now, this store is where the customers could go and purchase this. You don't even have to touch it, and you'll receive 30%. So they'll be able to buy the hand sanitizer without you even having to touch it, and you'll make 30%. We'll also show you how you get your PayPal account, because this is done all automatically. So as they purchase, you're sent the money. But understand something on this, and I got to explain this real clearly. Our government has changed the rules. So all that money that's going to be sent to you via PayPal, be it $1, be it $1,000, whatever it is, the IRS will be notified that you got it from PayPal. So you'll have to claim it on your income tax. Sorry, but Big Brother is now watching. So it's very, very important that you understand that, and it's done in a very unique, easy way. Okay, so we're making it real simple. Now, here's some links where you're able to go to purchase this. What I'm going to do is, let me see if I do this right and how I can do it properly. Okay, if I do this right, I'm going to make Matt a co-host. And the reason I'm going to do that is because then what he's able to do is he will be able to take you to a website and show you what it looks like. Let's see more. How do I withdraw co-host permission there? Okay, then I go to Matt. I click on here and I make Matt a co-host. Okay, so that part went good. Also, I want to show you another website where you could get things. This here has a link to the retail store. I'm going to click on that a second, and it probably should take us to that store, but then I'll let Matt also go to some things. And what I have to do this right is it's not working the way that I want. There it goes. Aha, it did. Okay. So, yeah, you are able to see it. You can see where you're able to buy the bottles. And that's where you could go to COL2 Network. You could buy this. What I'm going to do is let me give Matt permission, and he'll be able to. Is this your screen, Matt? Take yourself off mute.
Yep.
That's your screen, right?
That's my screen.
Oh,
Correct.
perfect. Okay, so you could show them what it looks like and how to order and what they got to do. And maybe you could show him like Kevin's website. That might also be very nice for him to see.
I will do that. Hang on, I'm gonna switch my view here. Share. All right. Now everybody can see my full screen. Just gonna move some stuff over here. All right, this JustGone.systems is the retail site. And just like Craig said, we're gonna add products over time, but the real feature here is the hand sanitizer. So what will happen is if you want to be an affiliate, you just have to let me know. And if you're a member, it's free. If not, there's a small monthly fee to cover our costs. But you would basically be issued special links that you would use in your social media and on your website and wherever else you can promote to your customers through your emails, things like that. And basically that magical link, when they visit the site, the sale counts towards you. It doesn't matter if they buy that day, if they buy 180 days later, it's still going to be your sale. It doesn't matter if they hit the link once and then come back to the main site without going through your link, you're still going to get credit for the sale because we've set the cookies in the background that they really don't expire. So it doesn't matter how many times they come back to the site, as long as they hit that original link that has your special code, it's your customer. And basically 30% of the gross, not the net, the gross, that's even more money for you. We'll probably be paying out weekly to start with, but you can also request a payout. It's all done through PayPal, and you get this special login in the background. It's at the bottom of the page on the right. It says affiliate login. And there you can track sales. You can download your links. You can create your own ads. You get this nice little dashboard here, track your commissions. You get affiliate tools. These are like, you want to create custom links for products. And I'll just show you, here's what a link looks like. It's got the JustGone website, and then it's got this extra stuff at the end, and that's what makes it your sale. And when you join, I'll be creating videos to help you understand the back office system, understand how to place your links. We'll give you content also, including videos, including graphics, and we'll give you ideas on how, what areas to use them as. Would it be a good Facebook post that you then turn into a paid ad? Would it be a better Instagram advertisement? Those types of things. So really those initial bottles that you order through the bundle right here on the chlorine dioxide website, that's going to be the key. So each of these bottles has a special label on it. A few have ordered already, and unfortunately we had a really slow system to print the labels. We're going to a completely different system that should be getting you your order within about 5 to 7 business days. So we apologize to the 3 that ordered before. We had a really terrific company that would do good on printing the labels, but they got bought out by another company. So that division of their company really died on the vine, or is wilting on the vine right now. So we're going to a new system, and basically the label will have your affiliate code. I don't know if you can see all this, but we'll put your special code here. If you're a member, you'll actually get a subdomain, which makes it even easier for these customers to visit. And also, if you're a member, we'll link, I'll show you, we've got a member, Kevin Funkhauser. Let me find him here. Funkhauser at JustGone Systems, that's his subdomain. So when we go there, It jumps right to the store. It's got his code in the background. You can see it up here in the line. So Kevin gets all those affiliate sales through that link, that subdomain. Let me just show you his services website that he has with us. And how we've linked the store to his one-page website that we gave him for free way back when. Buy products. It's a big blue button. We'll also give you graphics, and we'll change these graphics on member sites to reflect some of the new stuff. So here it just jumped there. And it comes to the main page usually. Not sure why it's not going there. We're obviously having a lot of traffic right now. But here's his one-page website. You get this if you buy one of the bigger bundles, whether it's the liquid ClO2 or things like that. So this is a nice little added feature. And then he's got his personal site. Funkhauser Restoration. And he was able to have this link on that site also. It says buy products. And it jumps right to the store. So there it is, right there. So there's a bunch of ways that you can, cross-platform market this thing. And really all you're doing is pushing people to the website. You do nothing else. So it's one of the easiest things that you can earn 30% on the internet for. And like I said, and like what Craig said, we have a lot of really great products coming out. There's just a few products on the site right now. Skin sanitizer, hand and skin sanitizer, the air purifier pouches. We got an on-the-go mask sanitizer. There's still a big subset of people out there, even though all these restrictions are being lifted, they're still going to wear their masks indoors. So this is a perfect product for them also. And what we'll do is for each product, we'll give you a promo post that has its video, its graphics, and postable content, so you can easily promote these products on your various social media platforms.
Also what we'll be adding for the consumer, many of you have probably seen the commercials for Microban, where you spray it on a doorknob and it kills the germs for 24 hours. What we have developed for the consumer, which will be on the store, will be where they could spray it on doorknobs or any surface, and they're able to clean, because it's a cleaner, a germicidal cleaner that will last for 7 days. So that will be in the consumer store. We also have a laundry additive. They just put it where they would normally put the fabric softener, and it will last for 25 wash loads, where it will protect their clothes. But here's the unique thing. It not only protects against germs and viruses and spores like from mold, it also will destroy allergens. So if the people have allergies, they're able to use this to protect their house and their clothes and their furniture and their bed from the allergens, so that they could sleep well at night. If you ever talk to anyone with allergies, a good night's sleep is worth a lot to them. So there'll be a number of products that the consumer could buy that they could use, because the reality is this: we don't have everyone using us. A lot of people will do it themselves. So this will give you a stream of income. Also, as we go on with these educational series, you're going to be having a lot of products to clean for people that have asthma and allergies. So you'll be able to clean for them, or if they want to do it themselves, there'll be products where they could do it themselves, where they're purchasing through you, where you make the money. So there's going to be a lot of things that are being added. But with the hand sanitizer, this is a great way to get your name out, where they're going to see you for 30 days. But I want to stress something else. all of you are in people's homes every day. You should be using the hand sanitizer for yourself, for your employees. It'll help protect you from all the germs and nasties that are out there. Okay, so we talked a lot about this one here. We're going to be having other ones with additional ways to help you build your business. If anyone has a question, now would be the time to ask. And Matt's online with us too, so he could answer some questions about the website if you have any there. So does anyone have any questions? I see Jim Bogey with his sitting back in his chair, relaxing. Okay, anyone with questions? I can't believe it.
Yes.
Has any questions?
Craig,
Yes.
Craig, I have a question. So the free website, the link for that will go onto our actual clean website that we have.
Yes. Yes. So
Okay.
you'll actually have, what you'll have is, you'll actually have more than just one website. You have your website you have now. You'll get this website, which will have a link to you, but will also have your phone number and everything. So it'll be
Okay.
out there for the world to see. You're going to go to that cleaning directory. You're going to put your
Okay.
information in there. There's another website for you with visibility. Remember, we got to get our name out there as
Right.
many ways as we can. We can't, it's not like we build it and they'll come. Those days are gone. We got to get out there and get them. So all this will give you arms out there. But the wonderful thing about it, they're all going back to your website to help give you that organic rating. And you'll be given a lot of tips on how to get that organic rating, the things you do that don't cost you money. Because here's the reality. When someone goes to the internet looking for somebody, okay, they only look at the first page. They don't go further back. So we got to get you on that first page. And that's the thing. And
Okay.
we're not trying to sell you SEO where people pay all this money and hope. We're going to give you tools where you're able to do it yourself. Okay, so you could get there and you could monitor it. We're going to get also, because of these one-page websites and the way that marketing works, there are new categories where you don't have competition. So when someone looks for it, bam-o, you pop up, it goes right to your website or your phone number's there where they get a hold of you.
Okay.
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 Yeah, and just to stress a point about the Cleaning Institute directory and what Craig was saying, because it's a directory, we get indexed with Google right away. So as soon as you put your information up there, it's indexed with Google within 24 hours. So that's why it's important to then link it to your existing website, and you can link it to your social media and whatever online places you want to link it to, so that they can find you. So it's really a great tool to get you kind of supercharged into the Google search system.
Also, for those of you that are members, we're getting the member site together really good now. Unfortunately, Dan passed away, so we had to move everything over to the CL2 network. You'll have blocks that you're able to use, and we'll show you how to use the blocks so that you could put them in on your website. You'll have Facebook ads and how they all will intertwine, I guess would be the proper word, with Google, so that your rating, your organic rating, just keeps moving up. That's one of the nice things about it. It'll help that organic rating just move you up higher and higher. And that's exactly what we're trying to do, is get that rating to move up so that people could find you easily. Okay, so, and again, this is just the first series. We're just talking about right now having a unique type of business card, something that you could give to people to open the doors. As we go on, we're going to give you a whole lot of additional tools for your tool belt to get you that $1 million business that you all deserve. So this is just one way where you're able to go in and give someone a hand sanitizer. And what's interesting, the guy's name is Ray. And this is kind of where we got the idea for the hand sanitizer. Ray said, Craig, you know what? I've been buying these spotters with my name on it and giving them out. And I refill them for free and everything. And I've been keeping track. I don't make any money off of this. Okay, they don't have their carpets cleaned but once every 2 years. Why am I doing this? I need something where they're going to talk about me, where I can make money. So we did a little test with this. And guess what? The people started buying the hand sanitizer from them because they're using it every day for their kids. We also have it in larger bottles, 8 ounce. So they usually buy 3 of the small ones so that they have them for travel. And then they buy the 8 ounce ones that they have at their home. And what's really interesting is we got people that are using them to put on their legs and their feet, elderly people where their skin gets soft. We got people with acne, their children, they're putting it on their face. This is FDA approved. So they're putting it on their face. It helps the acne clear up. Does not cure the acne. I want to make sure we don't promise something that's not true, but because it kills the germs and the bacteria and moisturizes the skin and puts that protective barrier up, it helps heal. The active ingredient was used to heal wounds. It's a natural ingredient, so it's green, it's safe. That's the wonderful thing about it. So it's very safe. So any other questions from anyone? Paul, is that your hand up? Looks like Paul has his hand up. Paul, feel free to ask. Hopefully you're not on mute. Doesn't look like you're on mute, and maybe his mic is not working. You could always type it in the chat area if your mic's not working. That happens occasionally. Any other questions from anyone? Okay, now think about it when you call on accounts for commercial. You're able to give them a hand sanitizer. You might find them buying it. For example, we have a guy named Ali who has a place that now wants to buy the hand sanitizer in quart because they're going to put them all over their facility. And he's making money selling them the hand sanitizer. 30% for not touching anything isn't too bad. So keep that in mind. No shipping, no freight cost. Just remember though, the way we have this set up, we have to do everything legal. So when they purchase, you get your money. The way we have it set up now is where you get paid weekly through PayPal. But unfortunately, because Big Brother passed a law, any money that you receive through Bimbo, PayPal, or whatever, the government gets notified of. But also by the same token, when you pay somebody through them, the government is notified. What their so-called game plan is, if they get their 87,000 IRS agents, is to come in and say, okay, did you claim this on your taxes? Where did this money come from? So that's why we're doing this all in a very unique way, so that we're able to show the money came from people buying this, the money went to you guys, you'll get all your information so that you could, when you do your income taxes, you could show the government, here's the money that we got. Now, theoretically, you get a 1099 over so much money, but the way the government has changed it, they're getting this information if you get $1. So again, it'll just make it easier for you to be compliant. Okay, does anyone else have a question? My gosh, you guys are real easy. Please take a look. We'll be sending you an email with a link where this will be on a YouTube channel. Also, we'll be sending you information for the next meeting. We'll be having regular meetings, giving you information like this to help you improve your business. Yes, ma'am. Diana?
Yeah, it's Tawana.
Come on. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's
When
okay.
I'm from Chicago, we don't pronounce our THs or our Vs.
Right. Yeah, the old Pro Cleaners Network files, will those be on the new website here?
No, we're redoing everything.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason why is Dan passed away, and what happened was his nephew was going to take it over and was
Mm-hmm.
supposed to keep it up,
Mm-hmm.
and that didn't happen for whatever reason. I don't know if he got sick or what, but
Okay.
that unfortunately didn't happen. So we're redoing everything, and actually, it's kind of a, you know, sometimes what seems like a problem actually turns out to be a blessing, because
Yeah.
redoing it, we're updating everything.
Okay.
And that's also good too, because we have a lot of new products, a lot of new systems. So everything's being updated. And by the way,
Okay.
some of you that were in the old system, if you have any problem accessing the store, getting your discounts, all you have to do is contact Matt and he'll get it updated for you. So if you look in the chat area, Matt will put his email so that you could just email him and he'll be able to assist you in that. Because I know some people are still in that old system, and because of it, they can't get into the store or get the discount like they should. So just email Matt and he'll be able to correct that for you. He might have to get your credit card information to re-enter it though, so that it's all in the new system proper. So please keep that in mind. But that'll work out good. And I know this time zone has confused people, because I got people coming in now and we're literally over. Okay. Any other questions from anybody? Man, you guys are so simple. And again, you'll be seeing, we're going to also be having a whole series on cleaning for people with allergies and asthma. And we got a lot of new products for not only the cleaning, the protection of them. So you'll be seeing a lot of new things that could assist you in building your business and taking care of your customers. So you'll see a lot of fun things from that perspective. Okay, any other questions from anybody? Now,
Craig, I
those,
have one more. I have
yes,
one more question. Could we possibly market to sell this product, like, say, like in a drugstore?
you sure could.
Because I have two specialty pharmacies that I think
Oh,
they
yes,
would let me, yeah, to sell this product, because they always have things up on the counter.
yes. And you could buy them and put your name on it and give them to a sell, because this is costing
Okay.
you literally $2.05 a bottle, I think.
Oh,
That includes
okay.
freight. So you could tell them, here, sell this for $4.95.
Okay.
You know, you and it could have your name on it. So you can make $1 a bottle and they can make a couple dollars a bottle.
Right. Okay.
So yes, definitely.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, we want you to get it out there, and it'll have your name on it. So when people see it, that could help, or however you want to do that. Remember, you're making, you'll be making about 30% profit. So,
Right. Okay. Thank you.
okay. Any other questions from anybody? And by the way, remember with this one-page website in the store, some of you might have a teenager that's really sharp. They could do a lot of marketing with that and make a nice little bit of change. So please keep that in mind too. Okay, any other questions from anybody? Wow, this is easy. In that case, remember, those of you that came in late, don't panic. You're going to get an email with a link to where we have all this recorded, and it will be on a YouTube channel. What we did is we recorded this, and we'll be doing that YouTube channel. We'll have all the meetings that we're going to be putting together in this series, and we're going to be giving lots of information to help you build your business. So it'll all be there where you can look at it anytime. Your employees can look at it anytime. It'll all be available to you. So I want to thank all of you. Last chance, any questions? In that case, you all have a great one. and I'm going to hit a magic button. And what's going to happen is you're all going to disappear. So I want to thank you for spending the hour with me. Take a look in your emails. You'll be getting information about the next meeting, also information where to go where you could rehear this. And I want to thank you all and have a great evening.